The transferability of skills is very important. We had an example here recently in London. A long-established firm, locomotive firm, owned by Caterpillar, announced the closing of a plant. Not long afterwards, a relatively close town, Woodstock, the Toyota plant there, announced that they would actually be hiring 400 workers. And the question is, could any of the people from the plant that closed be rehired in the plant that opened? That's really an issue of transferability of skills. The CIBC gave us a donation to study productivity in Canada, and part of it was to know whether or not we could transfer these skills and if we could get a measurement of whether or not the skills were transferable. Well, the main difficulty about measuring transferable skills is that we have people categorized by occupations, and typically there are 500 occupations measured in the census for Canada or the US. So what we were trying to do was to say, where are the occupations that are close, in the sense that they use the same kind of skills in a similar way, and where are the occupations that are very different? So then we could say that somebody who's displaced from a particular job, we would be able to say, well, here's the kinds of occupations that are relatively close to what you were doing at the level of the basic skills. And there's a great deal of interest in moving away from just the occupational data and looking behind that in terms of the kinds of skills that are used in the various occupations. We think it'll be very useful for understanding how we can get displaced workers placed in occupations that are fairly close to the occupations they left.